Black men get the white women that other white men genuinely do not want. You don't get the top of the line white women. You don't. You get leftovers. Look at most of our celebrities. They did not marry women who came from the richest white families. Black money and white money don't behave the same. New black money will jump on any poor white girl and make her a billionaire, Tiger Woods. Rich white money doesn't operate that way. No interracial relationship is acceptable because we have too many black women who are unmarried. Black women are the largest population on the planet Earth. If you can't find one in America, get it from Africa. If you can't get it from Africa, go to the Caribbean, go to Canada, go to Europe. Why would a black man need to copulate, build a family with anything other than a black woman when you have so many black women available? It is an exercise in self-hatred. There's no way to get around it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as per the title, guys, you can see in today's video we're gonna be talking about yet again another self-hating black male and one of his preference that she's literally out here dragging this man for filth. So nonetheless, guys, I literally just came across her story on TikTok where this lady is literally building a brand off of her talking about all of the abuse that she faced while she was in a relationship with this man. Obviously, he didn't really marry her because we know that these males don't believe in marriage. They do believe in making every group of women single baby mama, which is precisely what he did with this preference that you're viewing here. So basically, she spoke about how she went and she had 2 kids for this male. She also have a series where she's talking about how the F did I almost married an NFL player, basically biting off of Risa Tisa, because I already know black woman, we are the trendsetter. Black woman, we are the blueprint. Everybody else just follow what we do, right? So nonetheless, guys, like I said, I wanted to come on here and show you what Becky is talking about. She's crying because the man that, let's just be real, guys, had this male not had the financial stability that he has, we already know that this woman wouldn't even give him the time of day. And to be honest, guys, I don't really blame her because at the end of the day, these males, they're not nice. These males, they don't care to be that family man. They don't care to respect you as a woman. We already know they have come out and say for themselves that they only love the kids to the extent that they love the mother. And we already know these men don't really like themselves. So naturally, they can't really like anybody else. So regardless of them continuously coming out here pedestalizing every other group of women, we know that deep down, these male only does that to get on their black woman's skin. But nonetheless, guys, check out what this preference had to say about her baby daddy / NFL player only giving her $250 per month. Listen to what she had to say, and then we will come back with more.
Want to see what my NFL baby daddy gives me for child support each month? Here's a bit of background info before I share. My ex played in the NFL for 12 years. He has a working farm that he's done a TED Talk on. A couple years ago, he was given an award by his alma mater, the University of Georgia, an award to celebrate his entrepreneurial success. We have 2 kids together, a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old, and we've been locked in a court battle for 4 years now. Custody was just settled earlier this year, and we are still figuring out child support. The reason why it's been 4 years is because he's not been cooperative and has not turned over simple things like tax returns for his businesses and whatnot. I have the kids the majority of the school year. During the school year, he gets them every other weekend, and then summer is split. He refuses to pay half of their extracurricular activities. And since I have them for the majority of the school year, the bulk of all of their school year expenses also has to get paid by me. Want to see how much I'm getting each month? So here we have it, a $750 Venmo payment for the months of November, December, and January. So $250 a month. What a guy. If you're nosy and want to know more, I have a 42-part series on exactly what went down with this guy.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I think it is quite interesting because, like I said, you guys already know that these women, they're not going to go and lay down with these male if they were broke. I'm pretty sure Becky thought that she was securing her as well as her kids' future because, like I said, you guys just heard what she said. If you guys are interested, y'all can go and check her out. Tori Darling on TikTok. I'm not really going to sit through 42 episodes of her talking about this toxic situation because we already can predict what is going to happen. Basically, these males are going to come, they're going to sweep you off of their feet in that situation. I'm pretty sure he were always talking shit about black women because it is so weird to me that these males feel like whenever they want to pursue these non-black women, they continuously have to be shitting on us black women within the whole mix. And these women, I think it is very unfortunate that these women, they be eating that shit up, but then when these males turn around and show them that exactly what they were saying about black women is really how they're ultimately going to end up treating you within the whole situation. But nonetheless, like I said, I really wanted you guys to get a sense of how she's really out here dragging him for Phil. Literally every opportunity that she get, she's gonna talk about how he abused her, how he was a narcissist. And naturally, I wanted to get a feel of what her TikTok was all about. So this was another video that I came across basically with this divorce lawyer talking about how oftentimes narcissistic men, they will come in and when they have more money than the woman, because she's poor and he's rich, he managed to win at the end within a divorce because naturally he can go out here and basically get the best lawyer that money can buy, right? So check this clip here out and then we will come back with more.
She's going to lose because she's poor and she can't afford a lawyer, and he's going to win.
I recently made a 42-part series on my NFL ex stating all of the abuse that my children and I endured at his hands. And the number one question that I repeatedly got asked was, why didn't you just leave? And what this lawyer is talking about is the exact reason why it was so terrifying and why I was so ill prepared to be able to leave. So when you're dealing with somebody who has the means to hire top lawyers, even a decent lawyer against you, that is terrifying. And it completely disables you from being able to protect your children through the legal system. Because think about when you first are leaving a DV situation. You've got to find and secure housing. You've got all of those deposits. You've got first and last month's rent. You're just trying to survive. You're trying to do all of these basics. And then you have to find a lawyer, and a lawyer is going to be at least $3,000 for just a retainer. And you're looking at least $250 an hour, if not more, for somebody who's a little bit better. And how are you supposed to do that? So you're either going to be stuck with a crummy lawyer, or two, having to defend yourself and navigate the situation on your own. And again, you cannot protect your kids. And there aren't do-overs. You can't go back and say, well, I'll just clean this up when I'm a little bit more on my feet. It's an uphill battle at that point, and it's practically impossible. And then once you do get into the court system, it's often weaponized against you. If you're dealing with somebody who has money, they will keep you in this and drain you financially. That makes it so much harder to get your life restarted. I've been in my court case for almost 4 years now for basics. We weren't even married. So that was just to sort out custody and child support issues. And even with custody, it was, we went through multiple plans, and at the end I know I signed multiple, and we'd send it back over, and it was just like we want to redo something, we want to start over. And that didn't get settled until earlier this year. So almost 3.5 years just to get custody settled. And then finances, same thing. Can't even determine child support because we don't even have an idea at this point of what his income looks like because of just shady tactics. So I really want us as a society to truly grasp why women stay. And the court system is a huge, huge part of it. And hopefully at some point the court system will start catching on to this, because they are not handling abuse cases well at all. It is completely detrimental to the victims, how they are treated within these roles. Their thought process right now is, well, the parent is still probably going to be a good parent because just because they were abusing you doesn't mean that they're going to abuse the kids. Meanwhile, the kids have been subjected to listening to their abuse to you for years and years, and that's 100% abusive, and the behavior doesn't stop. So let's please grasp how difficult and how hard it truly is to leave. And as always, I have my hair, makeup, and outfit linked in my LTK if you're interested. And no, it's not because I'm narcissistic, but it's because I have legal bills to pay. So if you want to support, please do.
So there you have it. Once again, I think it is quite comical how these males continuously come out here and they will tell you as a black woman how these women are everything that you're not. But at the end of the day, I will continue to say, at the end of the day, until someone is able to point out to me a group of women that are getting a better result, I'm literally going to continue to come out here and talk about these males every opportunity I get, because regardless of them trying to make you as a black woman always feeling failure when it comes to these other group of women, I believe that if these women were so much better that these males want us to believe, I can 100% assure you guys that had these women live up to everything that these males continue to come out here and talk about them, I'm pretty sure these women would have probably gotten a different result. But nonetheless, like I said, every opportunity that Becky gets, she's gonna let us know that she was in a relationship with a dusty loser who ultimately decided not to make her a wife, but to make her a baby mama. So check this other short clip out and then we will come back with more. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, like I said, not necessarily anything new, just another self-hating black male with his Becky coming out here complaining, saying how he basically did what they tend to do, which is abuse you, abuse the kids. So I just wanted to finalize this video with that clip because, like I said, literally every opportunity that she gets, she's gonna drag this male for the filth that he is. But nonetheless, guys, I want to hear what you guys have to say about Becky coming out here complaining because her multi-millionaire dusty baby daddy is only giving her $250 monthly in child support. I'm pretty sure this is not what Becky thought would have been the end result of this. But hey, no black woman was harmed in this situation. I'm just here to report on the news. But whatever your thoughts and opinion are, please get in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.
Black women, it's time to hold ourselves accountable because we are reaping what we sowed. We have lied and gassed black men up for centuries, letting them think that they are kings with no kingdoms, letting them think that they are the emperor when they are naked. And now we are dealing with the consequences of those actions. Instead of being honest with black men and requiring them to do better for not only themselves, but the community that they helped create, we have allowed them to tear it apart and then put it back together quietly behind their backs and then still let them get the credit for it.